In a quiet corner of an ancient forest, where tall pines whispered secrets to the wind, stood a small wooden house. It was not grand like a palace, nor hidden like a burrow. It sat openly in a sun-dappled clearing. Its wall is made of smooth birch logs, withered by rain and time. The roof sloped gently, covered in soft moss, and a tiny chimney poked up like a curious finger. No one lived there yet. The house waited patiently, as houses do, for life to find it. One crisp autumn morning, a little fly named Mashka buzzed through the trees. She had flown far from her old home, feeling a quiet ache in her wings, the loneliness of endless skies. Who lives in this small wooden house? She called softly, hovering at the door. Silence answered. With a gentle push, she entered. The inside was cozy, with sunlight filtering through a small window, casting golden patterns on the floor. Mashka settled in, humming a soft tune. For the first time in days, she felt safe. The house seemed to sigh with contentment, no longer empty. As days turned to weeks, the forest grew cooler. Leaves fell like golden rain. One afternoon, a small mouse named Mashka scampered along the path, her tiny paws tired from wandering. She had left her crowded nest, seeking a place of her own, but the world felt too big and younging. Who lives in this small wooden house? She squeaked, peeking inside. I da, Mashka the fly, come the reply. Come in and live with them. Mashka hesitated, then stepped over the threshold. The two shared stars by the fire that evening, Mashka of distant flowers, Mashka of hidden seeds. Later filled the air, light and warm. The problem of solitude began to fade, like mist in the morning sun. Soon, more friends arrived, drawn by the house's gentle glow. Legushka the frog happened by one rainy day, her green skin glistening. She had leaped from pond to pond, feeling out of place on dry land. Who lives in this small wooden house? She cried. Mashka the fly and Mashka the mouse, they charused. Join us. Legushka did, bringing songs of rippling water. Next comes Zichek the hare, his fur soft and white, fleeing the shadows of predators. He bounded in with white eyes, finding comfort in the growing family. The house brimmed with life now. Lizichka the fox slinked in one twilight, her clever mind weary from tricks that led now her. Who loves her? She asked slily. The voices welcomed her, and she shared cunning tales that made them all smile. Then Volchok the wolf arrived, his grey coat matted from lonely hunters. He growled softly at first, but the warmth inside melted his guard. Together, they ate berries and nuts, told stories under starlit creeks in the roof, and slept in peaceful piles. The relatable ache of being alone had turned into a bond, strong and true. The forest around them hummed with harmony, birds sang sweeter, winds blew softer. But one foggy evening, as the group sat by the hearth, a heavy touch shook the ground. Medved the bear lumbered from the trees, his massive paws leaving deep prints. He had roamed the woods for years, to a big funny den, his heart heavy with isolation. Who lives in this small wooden house? He rumbled, his voice like distant thunder. The friend speaked out. We all da, Mashka, Mashka, Legushka, Zichek, Lizichka, and Volchok. They called. Come live with us. Medved's eyes lit up with hope. He squeezed his broad shoulders toward the door, eager to join. But the house groaned under his weight. Creaks turned to creaks. With a gentle twist of fate, the walls buckled, and the roof tumbled down in a shower of splinters and moss. The friends tumbled out, unharmed but stunned, into the cool night air. Medved hung his head, ashamed. I am too big, he whispered. I have ruined your home. The group stood in silence, the forest holding its breath. Mashka fluttered up first. It is not ruined, she said calmly. We can build a new one, bigger, stronger. Mashka nodded, her whiskers twitching. Together, one by one, they agreed. Legushka fetched mud for mortar, Zichek gathered twigs, Lizichka planned the design, Volchok hauled logs, and Medved lifted the heaviest beams. 3 days of steady work, later echoed again. The new house rose taller, with room for all, even a special corner for Medved. As winter snow blanketed the forest, they gathered inside their grand new home. Fires crickled warmly, stars flowed like rivers, and the bond they shared grew deeper than roots. No longer wanderers, they had found family. The small wooden house had taught them, homes are not always, but hearts joined in quiet strength. And in that peace, they lived on, content.